You are not as disciplined as you think you are. You're not as good as you think you are. You are not where you want to be because you're not doing the things that are required to get you to that place. And you must start being honest with yourself and understanding the reason you are at where you are at is simply because of the actions. It's simply an accumulation of the actions that you've been doing over the past like months or year or even years that have gotten you to the point where you're at. And that is the exact reason where you are at where you're at. You can't be, you can't blame it on anything other than that. It's not your dad, it's not your mom, it's not the government, it's not school, it's not because your boyfriend dumped you, it's not because your girlfriend cheated on you. None of those reasons are why you're at where you're at. The only reason you're at where you're at is because of you. And you need to start understanding that the reason you're not as good with relationships as you want to be, and the reason you're not as good at money as at making money as you want to be, the reason you're not accomplishing the things you want to accomplish, the reason you're not consistent, the only reason is you. You are at fault. You are the person to blame. You are the person who is accountable for this. You are the person who's responsible for this. And I'm here to be that voice to tell you that. And a lot of like outside sources or like social media, or even like a lot of people that you will talk to will try to sympathize with you and you want to tell people your story on why you're not at where you're at and put put that on someone else or like put that on the government. Like some people will sympathize with you, but those aren't the people that are telling the truth. Like the truth is that the reason you're not at where you're at where you want to be is because of you. And that's sort of just the point that I want to make is that you need to increase your level of accountability and increase your understanding that you have full control over your life. You have full control over your thoughts. You have full control over your actions. And yeah, there are obviously things that are outside of your control. You're not God, but you can create a different life. You can create something that has never existed before. You can create a different version of yourself right now. Like, you can actively start creating a different of your version of yourself right now. And so I'm here to sort of be that voice to give you more accountability, give you more responsibility for your own life. No one else is going to change you. No one else is going to help you get to where you want to be. It's physically impossible. And of course you can sort of like reprogram your beliefs. You can consume different types of content that will make you think differently and sort of have like a different foundation or like a different viewpoint of the way you view the world by the content you consume. So yeah, other people can have influences, but ultimately the only thing that's going to change you is you. So yeah, just getting that point out. And again, I didn't have a script for this. I'm just going off the top of my head. I'm creating. I'm creating something that doesn't exist. I don't even have like a vision of like what I'm creating, but I am putting into the universe something that has never existed before. And you can do that for yourself. Stop living in a program. Stop living a script. Stop living a life that has been created for you. You can have the control, the ultimate control. It might take a realization. By me even telling you this, it's still going to be up to you to realize this. It's still going to be up to you to actively change. If you want to start working out, if you want to start being better, if you want to start eating healthier, whatever it is, no one else can say something good. Like no one else is going to say something that's going to magically trigger you to start doing this stuff. Like you just have to do it for you. You have to do it because you want to do it. And if you're not doing it or if you're not consistent with it, the only reason that you're not consistent with it is because of you. It is your fault. And yeah, that's sort of the mindset that I've adopted is that I have a lot of control over my life. I have a lot of control over how I think about things. I can I can create. I can create something that doesn't exist. I can sort of like envision a future version of myself and gravitate towards that by the actions that I'm doing, that I'm choosing to do. And yeah, just wanted to sort of throw this out there and yeah, hopefully this helps. Hopefully this can help you understand that you do have control over your actions, you do have control over your thoughts, you have control over your life. And yeah, if you found any value out of this, then subscribe and hit that thumbs up and share my channel. Let's grow this shit. Thank you.